friends. We are on, if you have the book, we're on page 15. If you don't, you can just listen in. And we're going to read and then kind of just stop and chat sometimes if we find something super important. So we are on finding success through prospecting. Hold on, I'm going to set my timer. I got to set my 10-minute timer. Okay. All right, what is prospecting? Different dictionary versions define it as looking for gold. Prospecting is the process of talking to people in hopes that you will find some who are interested in joining you in promoting your products or service, or in joining your business. In the process of these conversations, you'll sift through a lot of people to find a few who will join you. Then you'll have a lot of people join you, of who will work at varying paces. Keep in mind, it only takes a few power partners to change your life. That's your gold. Remember, you may have to talk to a lot to find those few, much like sifting for gold. If I told you that you had 3 gold bricks in your backyard, would you continue to dig until you found them? I would. Would you guys? Or would you get tired? Be like,
well, be some breaks in there, but yeah, I would.
I mean, if you know it's there, you just keep going until you find it, right?
Yep.
That's true. I love that analogy because they are there. We just have to keep looking. I'm living proof of this concept. I've been sifting for a long time. I've probably talked to thousands of people since I started my business more than 5 years ago. I've had more than 100 people join me as business partners. Of those, I have about 30 people still working in our business at a moderate pace. Of those, I have 10 top leaders in our pay plan at this time. Of those, about 3 people account for a good majority of my income. I feel like this totally relates to people who take the products too, right? Like, you are reaching out to people, your relationship building, you ask people to listen, and then they finally try it, and then they only like maybe 30% of them stay on the products long enough to really get the results they want, and so while that might feel like a little like, oh, that's rough, it's just part of the business. Like, we don't have to like add emotional meaning to it. It's just like, yep, a third of these people I signed up are gonna just quit after the first month, and I just have to be okay with it, love them anyways, still be their friends, all that stuff. What happened to the rest? As a teacher, I pride myself on education, but I quickly realized you can't motivate people who are unwilling to do what it takes to succeed. They need to want it for themselves more than you want it for them. I can't take credit for people's success or failure. I'm only responsible to get them off to a great start. People will work at varying paces. Some people order product, some occasionally promote it, and some even enter into the witness protection program. They buy a kit and disappear. As you can see, there is power in working through the numbers. If you want to be successful in network marketing, you'll be sifting and sorting until you find your key leaders. You will never stop prospecting. Anyone want to comment on any of that? I've definitely felt that. Anyone?
I mean, other than like at the end where it says you'll never stop prospecting, I mean, I think that's kind of like you have to have that vision. You can't just say like, I'll give this a try for a year, or something like that. You have to have that vision of keeping on going. And I think it's like that with taking our products too, because I felt like when I first started, and I hear a lot of people ask like, how long do you have to take the products? How long do you have to keep doing this?
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of the same way, like, well, I'll try it for a month or two. But I think you have to have that attitude of this is a new lifestyle, or a new decision that I'm making for my lifetime, not for just this month or next month.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. It's commitment. Commitment for sure. And yeah, the witness protection program is real. People will be so excited. I just had someone from last month, super excited, like ready to commit, had a great conversation. She signed up, and like nothing. Like, I've sent her 10 messages like, here's your directions, just super excited every time. Okay. She turned off her subscription. Okay, whatever. But that's
Oh,
just part of the game, just part of the business. So, still love them. Okay, is it a numbers game? I've found the same stats and averages to be pretty similar industry wide as they relate to how many you must personally talk to and sponsor before you strike gold. This observation was illustrated recently when I was invited on stage at a major event in our profession, along with several top income earners. We all represented different products, and our companies had different pay plans. Some of us had a few years' experience in the profession, some had decades of experience. We were each asked how many people we've personally sponsored in our business, and of those, how many account for 80% of or more of our income. The answers were very similar. We had all been in our business anywhere between 5 to 25 years. We each sponsored anywhere between 50 to 150 over time. Most of us had 80% of our income coming from anywhere between 1 to 3 legs or leaders. I've seen this exercise done at many events in our profession since, and the results are pretty similar. What does this mean? The major growth of your organization may be tied to just a few people, but you never know what your personal set-off odds will be until after you succeed. You don't know how many conversations you'll have or how many people will join you before you find gold. So get ready to talk it up. The more people you share with, the better your odds of finding your power partners. Shanna, do you want to read the next little?
sure.
Thanks.
The cure to what ails you in your business. The cure to what ails you in your business is your personal activity. Don't blame your progress or pace on your team. Take personal responsibility for your activity and respect their effort and pace. Never stop recruiting new customers and business partners. Focus on daily activity to progress towards success. My rule for myself is 5 contacts per day keeps leads coming my way. If I'm home, I'm making 5 calls to people on my contact list. If I'm out, I'm handing out 5 business cards and having conversations with people I meet. I'm not done till I've made those connections and continue to work through my numbers, which in turn increases my odds for success. What are your odds? Your success is directly related to the degree to which you are willing to work to find others like yourself who are committed to succeeding. Would you be willing to hear many no's to sign up 100 or more people until you strike gold and find 3 major producers like I did? You have your own set of odds, and you won't know what they are until after you've succeeded. If you haven't achieved the level of success you desire yet, you can give up and assume the business model doesn't work. But if you've seen success in your company, I assure you it does. Or you can accept the fact that you're working through your odds. Don't give up until you succeed. Throughout this book, I will teach you my success system that has led many on my team to 6 and 7-figure success. It is my hope that as you implement these best practices, you can increase your confidence and sharpen your skills, which will improve your own set of odds. Are you ready to go for the gold?
Yay! I love that, and I like five prospects a day keeps what you say keeps leads coming my way. When I started, Emily was like, just do 3 a day. Like that's what my pace was, 3 a day, and that seemed really simple to me in the beginning. So if 5 seems a lot, then just start with 3. Or if 3 seems a lot, just start with 1. Like I like that she mentioned earlier that, your workers will work at different speeds and that's okay. And you just give them their space and, they do what they need to do and you encourage them, all of that stuff. Okay, let's go to chapter 2, the power of our profession. Welcome to the Rockstar Recruiting School. This book will teach you my 7-figure success system. It's a simple system that helped me to build a big business. Remember, there's not one magic bullet that leads to 6 or 7-figure success. Success in network marketing comes from doing a number of little things right. This system will teach you how to develop an entrepreneur's mindset, build bigger volume with a large customer and distributor base, and establish simple systems that will lead to dynamic duplication for your team and more. This book will bring you back to school with Sarah. I am going to teach you all that I've learned, all that I've learned over the past 5 years of reading, studying, being mentored, and mentoring others to achieve $1,000,000 success. If you are coachable and stay committed to your business, you will grow, and so will your business. Are you coachable? Are you committed? Are you promoting this book to your team? It's essential that you learn these success principles together and implement them as a group for greater results. Whatever you're dreaming, dream bigger. I want to first start by helping you build your belief in the profession. I feel like Brooke does a great job of teaching us how to dream bigger. Brooke and Emily, but especially Brooke on that call the other night. Um, I believe that network marketing is one of the smartest business models on the planet. It is a model that takes ordinary people like me and helps them to achieve extraordinary results. Where else could a formerly shy teacher in her 20s compress a 30 to 50-year career into 3 to 5 years and elevate to success that others only dream of and most people can't even conceive? I've fallen head over heels in love with our profession, and if I had to recreate my wealth all over again, I'll do it in network marketing. And that's our 10 minutes. I'm going to put a little dog ear on our page. I love that. I feel like today we learned to stay consistent, to keep digging for gold, and to just realize that it takes some serious reaching out and numbers to get to where you want to go. But eventually it really only takes 3 to 5 strong, people to get you there. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.